Check out the numbers for Guest. 532, 263 miles an hour. He's got himself a bracket car. He ran 532 the round before.
Yep, John Fink spun those tires right off the starting line. As we always say with these A fuel cars, in most drag races, you got to get that wheel speed up. But it's that fine line between a little bit of wheel speed to get the car moving and too much. And those tires made about 2 evolutions before they started spinning. It is such a very narrow window, especially with the fuel dragster cars. If you figure out the right combo, you can run low 30s, high 20s on this racetrack. If not, you can smoke the tires.
All right, and that gets us back to this man. This is Dan Page driving the Arthur Gallant car. On the other side of the racetrack, it's going to be Dave DeAngelis for Lane Cottrell and his team. We'll talk more about this matchup in a moment. First, let's check in with John.
And Rich, moving on into the semifinals. Nice, smooth run there, right?
Very smooth. Stepped up, which we were trying to do because Randy, our competitor, excellent tuner, excellent driver. We kind of had a bracket car this weekend, 3 551s, and we were definitely hoping to break out, so we ran a 545 and got into the next round.
And we'll see how they do in a little bit.
And we'll see how the Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series does next on ESPN2 when they head to Houston, Texas. It's going to be the O'Reilly Auto Parts Spring Nationals. It comes Sunday, May 8th at 1 Eastern. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, though, Bob. We love going to Houston, but we got a job to finish here today in Charlotte.
Yeah, some great race cars coming up here. We mentioned Paul Noakes making his debut at the national event in the funny car category. Dan Page doing the same here with his good friend Arthur Gallant's race car. Team that has won the national championship before, came out and qualified pretty well. They're going to have a very tough test here because even though Dave DeAngelis may not be able to run the numbers that the A fuel car can, it's a very consistent race car with a fun-loving Lemon Cottrell.
And down at the far end with Monroe Guest. And Monroe, we talked this morning about how consistent the car is, and you go out there and run another 532. You guys are just mowing them down one after the other.
Well, the key to this race is consistency. And Joe has the car very consistent. We're making just minor changes, reading track conditions, and hoping we get to the win line.
Well, they got the win light the first time out earlier in a divisional race at Houston, which they'll be at in a couple of weeks. This is just their second race of the year, guys.
Slow reaction there. There is the world famous chicken.
Yep, that's why they're fun loving.
It's called a fake rubber chicken. Leonard said it's not a fake rubber chicken, it's a real rubber chicken.
Yeah, absolutely. What makes it fake?
He gets his poor little brains beat out when this car takes off, but they just enjoy racing. Let's face it, if you do not enjoy yourself out here, then bowling's a nice sport or sailing.
It's a fake chicken.
Correct.
But not a fake rubber chicken, right?
So the A fuel car getting set to make the run, and in qualifying, they ran 542, stepped up and ran a 35 in the opening round. Dave DeAngelis' team, they were the beneficiaries of a very bad run for Bill Riker. The Bridgestone car doesn't make many of them. I don't believe you can get away with another bad run right here.
Oh, the right lane moved first, and the chicken, the fake rubber chicken, or the rubber chicken, was trying to fly, but it is Dan Page with the win, 540, 260 miles an hour.
Oh, you're going to get letters from the fake rubber chicken fan club.
I hate that.
That's a very nice, solid run there. Not spectacular, but they got down the racetrack. They did a nice effort. Dave DeAngelis, again, who prides himself on being very quick out of the starting gate. I'm surprised that thing didn't take off. It looks like a propeller going down the racetrack, for goodness sakes.
Oh, help, save me, save me. I can't stop laughing over that.
It really does look like Frank Perdue on it.
Unfortunately, though, the rubber chicken is done for the day, though.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
But Dan Page is advancing. So far, the injected car is pretty much having their way. We got one last chance.